In the heart of rural Pennsylvania lies an expanse of forest known locally as the Whispering Woods. The townsfolk avoid it, sharing hushed legends of lost souls and eerie happenings. The dense, ancient trees seem to hum with secrets, their branches entwined like skeletal fingers reaching toward the sky. It was mid-October when a group of 4 college students decided to explore the forest. They had heard the tales but dismissed them as mere folklore. Equipped with camping gear, flashlights, and a sense of adventure, they set off, eager to document their journey. As they ventured deeper, the atmosphere grew thicker, the air colder. By twilight, they reached a clearing and set up camp. Their laughter and chatter seemed to be absorbed by the forest, leaving an unsettling silence. As night fell, they gathered around the fire, sharing ghost stories to pass the time. Suddenly, a chilling wind swept through the clearing, extinguishing the fire. In the sudden darkness, they heard a faint whisper, like the rustling of leaves, but distinctly human. A sense of dread washed over them. They relit the fire, trying to shake off their unease. Tom, the bravest among them, suggested they explore the surrounding area. With their flashlights cutting through the darkness, they ventured a short distance from the camp. The whispers grew louder, more distinct. It was as if the forest itself was speaking, but the words were incomprehensible. Sarah, the most sensitive of the group, felt a strange pull toward an old gnarled oak tree. Its bark was rough and covered in moss, but there was something off about it. As she touched the tree, she felt a cold rush, and the whispers became clear. "Leave this place." Panicked, she turned to the others, but they were gone. The forest had swallowed them. She called out, her voice echoing in the oppressive silence. Tom, Jake, and Emily were nowhere to be seen. Heart pounding, Sarah stumbled back to the campsite, only to find it deserted. The tents were there, the firewood stacked neatly, but her friends had vanished without a trace. Desperation set in as Sarah searched the forest, her flashlight flickering ominously. The whispers grew louder, merging into a cacophony of voices, all urging her to leave. She tripped over a root, falling to the ground. As she lay there, she noticed something carved into the dirt, symbols, ancient and malevolent. Her flashlight died, plunging her into darkness. The whispers turned into sinister laughter, and Sarah felt a cold hand grip her ankle, dragging her toward the old oak tree. She clawed at the ground, but the force was too strong. As she was pulled closer, the tree seemed to come alive, its branches wrapping around her like a cage. In the morning, a search party from the nearby town found the campsite. It was eerily pristine, as if the students had simply walked away. They scoured the forest, calling out their names, but there was no response. The townsfolk, seasoned by years of local lore, knew better than to venture too deep. Weeks passed, and the students were declared missing. The police found no evidence, no clues. The forest remained silent, its secrets well kept. Whispers of their disappearance spread through the town, adding to the legend of the Whispering Woods. Years later, a lone hiker, unaware of the forest's dark history, wandered into the woods. As dusk approached, he stumbled upon the old oak tree. Intrigued by its imposing presence, he reached out to touch it. The moment his fingers brushed the bark, he heard the whispers, "Leave this place." But it was too late. The forest had claimed another soul. To this day, the Whispering Woods remains a place of fear and fascination. Those who dare to enter speak of whispers and shadows, of cold hands that reach from the darkness. The missing hikers are but one chapter in the forest's long history of haunting tales. And the oak tree stands as a sentinel, guarding its secrets, waiting for the next curious soul to wander too close.